What's up, guys? It's Tiff2K here, and today we're back. We're doing the old Football Manager again. We've actually made it to a second episode, which is always a good thing. It's always good to make it to the second episode, seeing as though we don't normally. Anyway, yeah, I'm just clicking random buttons. Now we actually went a bit past where I was meant to go because, as you can see here, we've not done as well as I thought we would be doing. Very inconsistent. We're starting to pick up form now. Now we've changed the system, the formation. This game, did we play that system? No, this game was that was the 4-4-2, I think, still. Anyway, so now we've changed the system. We seem to be playing a lot better. And if you saw, because we were on the screen, we are now playing the 4-3-3 narrow. So we're going to play three strikers. I've called it goal machine. This tactic now, as I said in the last episode, we don't want many of these. That changed pretty quickly. And if you look at the side, you'll also see it's changed a lot. We've added a lot more depth. We've signed a lot of players. A lot of players are gone that we didn't need. But yeah, so let's just get into the game now. Just as a quick thing, this guy's actually been scoring, but I've only just signed this lad. So he's going to get the start. And then we might bring him on. So anyway, the lineup goes as followed. In goal, they don't have numbers. It's Joe Boiling. Why is that hard? Liam Davriel, Bradley, Dickin, and Hope at the back, with Drennan, Pond, and Potts. And then the front three of Dorwent, O'Hare, and Fenton. Let's get into the game. Still, players aren't fit. Basically, sums up how this has gone. I've been rotating the side that much. I've not found a tactic to stick to. This is actually the first time I've pretty much stick to a tactic. This is the game in hand, I think, as well. So let's hope we've got a good little team talk there. So let's hope now I've found the right tactic. We also did lose the really strong I don't know what it's called. The left midfielder that was really good. He left fairly early, but it wasn't too, which sort of forced me to play the narrow formations. And I thought, after playing the diamond for a bit, I thought, you know what, let's go free up front. Fenton, though, being on fire. He got, what's he on now? Is it 9 in? I think he's got in 11 games 9 goals, and he started scoring since he changed the formation, so that's always good. But anyway, let's watch the game. Pond to Drennan, back to Pond. That's a good tackle by Elliot, but Potts out wide to Darville in Fenton. Potts, it's the bar. Darwin. Oh dear me, it's not going to be one of these again, is it? That's a good start. O'Hara with a free kick. It's not O'Hara, it's Hare. O'Hare. That's it. It's really hard to. It's not even hard to say that name. Declan O'Hare. That guy's on a little bit, probably too much money, but I didn't want to lose him anyway. Whips in Darville to Fenton. Potts is there. Oh, no. We're creating a lot in the first 10. Corner. Pond to whip it in. It's a good whip. No one there. Potts. There we go. Brandon Potts, first goal in just after the 10-minute mark. First goal for Boston Town. And we are winning away at Oderby Town. Oh, I don't. Some of these names, honestly. It's going to be a struggle. We've also moved up to 7th, which in most leagues is a playoff spot. I'm not annoyed about that whatsoever. But anyway, we're in again. Dorwent. Shoots. Goal. Owen Dorwent. He's definitely also benefited from the free striker system. We're definitely playing a lot better now. We're also going to drop down to the positive just to try and, I mean, we've had 10 shots in the first 15. We're just going to drop to a positive just to try and, stop Bowen. Oh, he's offside. Oh, that's a relief. That's a real relief. I don't want to look. But, we've made a lot of changes. We've added a lot more quality. We're going to try and walk the league. And about half an hour later, I'm actually back from that cut. Turns out my tea was ready. That's why you always ask before you start recording. But anyway, we have a shot. Russell Pond with the effort. That's O'Hara. Come on, Pond, get it back in. Bradley. Free kick. We're just hoping we can get some football going. I'm liking the side at the minute. O'Hare, doing a great debut goal. It's actually Hope's debut as well. I've recently just signed him. Hopefully, he'll be a good addition because the other left back wasn't exactly doing a bad job. I just wanted to add some more depth. Anyway, Potts wants to come off, apparently. Good job, it's nearly half time. We'll probably bring on Lee Hendry because as soon as though we've just signed a 40-year-old winger. But anyway, it's Dorwent to Fenton. What can Fenton do? Back to Hope. Hope whips it in. This is going to be a goal. Oh, Dorwent. I don't know how I say that. Oh well. And it's half time. 2-0 to Boston. Well, 0-2 to Boston Town. We are playing well. I'm happy with the performance. What did I say? I'm not. Well, I'm an idiot. How's Pot? Do we take Pond off? Potts off? Yeah. Do we bring Lee? Is it Franny Green? Francis Green has signed. He did play before. If you didn't know, he's an ex-Boston United player. The only reason why I signed him. Oh, apart from he can play up front and centre midfield. Apart from that, that's another reason why I signed him. I like a bit of I liked a bit of versatility and things like that when it comes to Football Manager, especially in the lower leagues where you can only have 4 subs. But anyway, Diaz pumps it forward, but well dealt with by Bradley. Can Hendry tackle it? Hendry, ex-Premier League player. Out to, here we go. Goal. And that's a bit of a shame. Kane Brogan. For all the hashtag United fans out there, Kane Brogan with the assist. Who would have thought that? Of course, won the league with hashtag in real life this year. But yeah, he's sadly done that. Didn't realise he played for them because hashtag obviously are on the game, but they don't have any of the actual players. But anyway, Hendry to Hope. Can he whip it in? Dorwent, get in there. I don't think that's long after, but we've come back, responded. Hope, brilliant down the left-hand side, whips it in to Dorwent. And that's the third of the game. I'm happy that we've played well. And now, hopefully, we won't be, we'll make another sub now. We'll bring Pond off, I think. If we've got... What do I bring on? If I bring Pond off, they told me to bring on this. We'll bring on Franny Green. He's 1-star ability now, old Franny Green is. How old is he? 38. 1-star. That's just how it is. Do I want to make another one? I kind of want to bring this guy on because he's been really good. But I don't really want to sub my front 3 yet, so I'm going to leave it. We're going to bring that guy on because he hasn't been in good form. And I did feel quite bad for not having him play, to be honest. But oh well. There we go again. Another sub. Shall I bring him on? No, I'm going to bring you on. You actually do deserve it. We'll change that. O'Hare. can play the rest of the game at left forward. Hopefully, we'll do a little bit better like that. Trying to learn to mute my mic when I'm coughing now, because it is a bit disturbing. Also saves me when I'm editing, I suppose. So, it's highly beneficial to just mute my mic. Now I've actually figured out how to mute it. Let's not talk about what I have to think about. Oh, Hendry! On his debut, what a strike. Oh, maybe it wasn't as good as it was. Maybe it wasn't as good as it was at the first glance. But it was still a good strike. We will take that. 4-1 to Boston Town. And it's full time to the Boston Town. We'll get the fuck in there, boys. That's all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say. Great. I didn't mean to tell you you're playing bad in the first half. That is a good win. We're starting to pick up form now, which is what we need. Makes me feel very happy that we're picking up form as we look to try and get promoted at the first time of. God, we're not going to get promoted. Did Leicester drew? I think. We're a grand total of 10 points behind. Rugby a second. They were meant to finish first at the start of the season before I started signing loads of players on the bankroll. But we've still got a game in hand though, so we can go up to 7th. And we play Wellingborough Town in 4 days. So we'll go. Next time I'll see you, we'll be ready to travel to Wellingborough. Right. Next game, we have Wellingborough. I think this is the game in hand. The last one wasn't. But I think we're going to go unchanged. We're going to leave Hope in and Bradley, even though they have got a little bit tired. I'm going to leave O'Hara in there. I want to build up his match fitness. I don't need to read the team out again because it's just the same. We're not going to change any of the subs. So let's just roll into it and hope we can get the 3rd win on the bounce in the league. 4 win. It would be the 4th win if we don't. If it's like the 4th win in all competitions. In other news, Dorwent got Player of the Month and Young Player of the Month for 6 goals in 4 games. So that's always good. Oh, there's a bit of. We can just hope that. I was also just in the interval looking at what sort of league we're going to after this, and it's for some reason on this save it hasn't got the name changes. Just kind of a bit annoying because it means I picked the wrong add-on league thing, because it still counts it as the Regional Premier League Division 1 when really it's the the Evo Stick Division North East or whatever. You know what I mean. We've got 1-0 up. Fenton with his 10th for the season, first into double figures if I'm right in saying. And after the first game where he didn't really do much of anything, he gets a goal. Pond with the assist, just lays it into him there. Nice pass. And Fenton's strike. Keeper should be doing better, but we'll take that 1-0. Moving to 7th. Also in transfer news, as O'Hara, he gets his first goal. Declan O'Hara. I'm going to call him O'Hara. I know it's O'Hare, I think, but I just like the name O'Hara better, so I'm going to call him that. Mainly because of Jamie O'Hara. I used to like him when he was at Tottenham, Bolton and Wolves. But yeah, so we've gone 2-0 up in 20 minutes. We're scoring early again. I always like that. O'Hara again. Oh my god, he's clipped the post. And since we changed the system, this Boston Town team is starting to play well. As it comes out again, we are creating here. We are creating some big, big chances. It's Dickin, yeah, the man on loan from Curzon Ashton. We were in talks to sign two centre backs from Curzon Ashton, which I think I said in the last episode. But in the end, we didn't sign. We did get both, but one didn't want to stay for the season. I only negotiated one for a month, and then when the loan finished, they weren't interested in loaning him back. There's been quite a few players I've been interested in signing, but anyway, I thought I was in. Drennan. That was a great effort. This system is really good for lower leagues. I've used it before in my Sheffield FC save, in my Road to Glory sort of thing, and it worked really well. Doesn't work well higher up because you're playing three strikers, but lower leagues, it's working quite well. And I've noticed this year on the game, if you can get one tactic that works, you can mostly play it through most of the game. So this formation I'm not really keen on keeping. I want to go to my tiki-taka system when I get a bit further up, but I just don't like the idea of playing tiki-taka at this level. I don't think the players are good enough really, so went for this. But anyway, Hope, back to Potts, back to Hope, whipping in early. He has done. Pond, Drennan, Darville, Darwet, and that's a speculative effort. We've had 10 shots. I'm leaving it on attacking for this game. To be honest, I like that. I like what he's saying. Try not to overcomplicate things. But I don't know how you... What's that? Do you know what? I'm going to let the assistant say that. It's probably not going to... See, that... Anything over... And then the assistant manager says, I have nothing specific to say. So let's go out for the second half. What sort of team talks that? That annoys me. Rich de Groot playing right back, is that? I know some of these. Yeah, I recognise some of these players. The right backs, obviously, Kane Brogan in the last game, and then him. I mean, out of this team, I only recognise Fenton because I've been Boston Town before, and Lee Hendry, obviously, because he did play Premier League. I swear, he played Premier League for Villa. Or am I thinking of a different Lee Hendry? See, I can think of two Lee Hendrys, but I thought the other one was a lower league sort of striker Cam. Where this one, I swear he played for Villa. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look now. I hate doing this mid-video, but sorry about this. Swear he played for. Ah, is it the guy? Yeah, he did. Yeah. Oh, he's made loads of Prem appearances. No, it's my Boston Town. Bloody hell. It was the guy. Maybe they're the same. I don't think they are the same guy. Oh, I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know. I'm probably going to make 3 subs in this game unless they score. Then I'll probably make 2 and wait to bring the last one on. But defensively, the defence looks a lot sharper from the last game. I think the players are getting used to each other as well. As much as I keep chopping and changing the team, I think the players are slowly getting used to learning how each other plays. But anyway, let's bring Hendry on. I'm going to play him as play him as the playmaker still, because we also are going to take Dorwin off. We're going to put O'Hara there, and we're going to switch them 2 round because Fenton can play that role better. And then finally, we're going to take Tommy Hope off, and we're going to let Collett McCartney play because I do feel a little bit bad for the guy. But anyway, we're on the attack. I don't know whether this is just because we made the subs. Sometimes it does things like this. Okay, don't let him score. Just be because I've made a change. Good block by Bradley. The 2 centre backs are working well together, which I like. We're always looking to improve the side. We've actually got a lot of players that are ready for the league above already, which is always a good thing. But yeah, so I'm just hoping we can, we won't be far off. It's maybe next season we'll probably be ready. We'll probably be better than this year, but I know how this game works, finances and that, where they're going to score it. Oh, what a save by Bowling. to keep us in the game. Sorry, I apologise for that. That's very rude. Anyway, Hall, Johnson, Bowling saved again. That should end the highlight. Thank you. They're getting back into this game, so I'm gonna go to balance, and I'm just gonna tell them to. I'm gonna encourage them. I'm just gonna sort of say to them, "Come on, lads, because they've actually got back in this. They've sort of played well this second half. To say they only had one shot in the first, I think, but it's nice to see the defence. All of them average above sevens, and the goalkeeper on a 7. That's always something you can be really good about. Bit concerned that one of the best midfielders at the club is on a 6.4 though. That is a little bit worrying. But anyway, Fenton, O'Hare. I'm gonna have to give that guy a nickname probably, because I'm just gonna keep calling him O'Hare if I'm not careful. I'm gonna call him O'Hare one minute. I'm gonna call him O'Hara another. He did used to play for Lincoln, so if there's any inbreds out, I'm joking. If there's any Lincoln fans out there that maybe watch this video, what's his name? Is it O'Hare or O'Hara? I think it's O'Hare. He got man of the match as well for scoring a free kick. That just sums up the game for chances wise. But anyway, we won, which is always a good thing. As you can see, we're in the Northern Premier League County. Oh no, it is the Northern Premier League. It's because it's the Northern Star's got a long name. Northern Star are 16th as well. That was our game in hand. So with 16th, we are a grand total of 7 points behind top of the league, which really I want us to get to. We'll praise him for only just joining. So that'll do for this episode, guys. If you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, do a massive favour and be proud of me for actually making the second episode of this. Like, subscribe, and see you when your tits grow.